Hello friends, welcome to my channel Code Blocks. In this video I talk about how to delete nth node from a linked list. That means you can delete the first node, you can delete the middle node, you can delete the last node, you can delete any node from the linked list. So you can see here it is a linked list where this is the head node. This is the head node. It pointing to the first node. Okay, so if you want to delete the first node, that means in that case, first of all you have to create a temporary variable temp1, and that initialize with head. That means the as head pointing to the first node, that means the temp1 node pointing to the first node, this node, the temp1 node pointing to this node. If n double equals to 1, that means you want to delete the first node. In that case, head pointing to temp1 next. That means head pointing to temp1 next. That means this temp1 next were pointing to that node. That means now the head node pointing to this node. Okay, and free temp1, and after that this node will be deleted. So if you want to delete the first node, in that case the head point, first of all head pointing to the temp1 next, that means this node, and after that the temp will be deleted. So you have to create a link here from to here to here, and after that you can break this link. Okay, and now if you want to delete this node, okay, now comes to this. And if you want to delete, suppose I want to delete this node, okay, and this node, in that case I have told you for deleting the first node, if n equals to 1, if not n equals to 1, that means I want to delete any other node than the first node. In that case, first of all I have to declare the integer I, and thereafter I have to traverse the loop. That means I have to traverse the node. That means for I equals to 1, from I equals to 1 here to n less than equals to n minus 1, n minus 2, that means less than n minus 1. So this is the nth, and I have to traverse the node from n minus 1, from that node, from this node, from 1 to this node. So here size is 4, and less than equals to n minus 2, that means less than equals to 2. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so in that case I have to traverse the linked list. I have to traverse the linked list from first node to second node, and I plus plus. So first of all temp, this is the first of all temp equals to temp next. First of all this is the temp, and after that temp equals to temp next. That means after that now temp 1 is equal to this node. Okay, and I have to traverse this from 4 minus 2, that means 4 I less than equals to from second node. Okay, and after that I have to create another node, that is temp2 node. I have to create this is temp2, and this initialize, first of all initialize to temp1 next. This is the temp1 and this is the temp next. So first of all this temp2 pointing to this. Okay, and after that temp1 next equals to temp2 next. So temp1 next, that means this node, temp1 next is equal to temp2 next. So basically in this line I have to create a line, create from here to here, temp1 next. That means this pointer hold the address of temp2 next. So temp2 next basically pointing the address of 400. So now temp1 next pointing to 400, and after that free temp2, and after that I have to delete this node. Okay, so suppose when you delete any node other than the first node, in that case you have to remind that we have to traverse the node from I equals to 1 to I less than equals to n minus 2, and after that I have to create another node, that is temp2, and temp2 first of all initialize with temp1 next. So basically this is the temp2. Okay, temp2 and is initialize with temp1 next. So basically this is the temp1 node after the traversing, and initialize this temp2 with temp1 next. Okay, so this is the temp1 next, and after that we have to create a link from temp1 next to temp2 next. That means temp1 the next pointer will hold the address of temp2 next pointer, that means the 400 here. So basically temp1 next pointer now pointing to 400, not pointing to 300, and after that we have to delete the temp node. That means I have to delete this node. Okay, so this is the explanation. Now comes to the coding part. So first of all I have to declare the header files. Hash stdio.h for printf scanf purpose, conio.h for ch get ch purpose. Okay, and for taking the single input inside the do while loop, and stdlib.h for calloc and malloc function for dynamically allocating memory. And now we have to create struct node. So I have to create a structure. So integer data, one is data part and one is next part. Struct node star next equals to star next, and now I have to create the head node, global node star head, that pointing to null. Initially, and now going to insert function. So I am tell you in the earlier video how to do insert, so I am directly go to the insert, do not explain it in this video. I am not explaining it in this video. Integer in. Okay, and now struct created node, struct node star new node equals to struct node malloc and size of struct node. Okay, and now I have to print I have to take the data from the user, and okay, and I think I do not take integer data. Okay, and no, I have to take the data from the user. So the printf enter the data scanf %d and percent of new node data. Okay, and after that printf /n enter the position. Scanf %d and percent of n. Okay, now if, and one more thing, and also I have declared the new node data part, so new node next part equals to and null. Okay, so I have to initialize that new node next part equals to, initially it pointing to nothing. Okay, and now if I want to add data at first position, so in that case new node next pointing to head. Okay, and head pointing to new node. I have explained earlier video. If you are not seen the first video, then go to the video and see the explanation part. Okay, else now I have to create another node, struct node temp, and that pointing to head. And now I have to traverse the node for I is equal to 1 to I less than n minus 1 I plus plus temp equals to temp next and new node next equals to temp next and temp next pointing to new node. Okay, I have explained whatever how it is done or whatever our insert function, how the insert function is done. So I have told this the earlier video. Please see the video. Okay, now I have to go to the this is the insert function. Okay, now go to the delete. So void delete. So first of all create a node, struct node new node, that first of all initialize to head. Okay, so initialize to head. Now if I want to delete and okay, so if I want to delete the first position, in that case head pointing. Okay, so in that case head pointing to temp. If I want to delete the first node, I have told you earlier. So in that case first of all the head pointing to temp one temp next. Okay, sorry, not temp, it's now new node next, and after that I have to free the that means the delete the first node. And if you are not deleting the first node, in that case integer I equals to 0, I have to traverse the node from I equals to 1 to I less than n minus 1 I plus plus, and in that case I have to traverse the node. So new node. Okay, new node equals to new node next, and after that I have to create another node, struct node, and that pointing to temporary variable, and that initialize with new node next, as I told earlier explanation. Okay, and after that new node next, new node next part pointing to temp next. Okay, pointing to temp next, and after that I have to delete the temp node. So free temp, and now the explanation, so that means now the display. So void display so in that case, so first of all I have to create a struct node new node. Okay, and that initialize with head and printf and /n. So here I am writing the elements of the linked list. Okay, elements of the linked list are okay. Now I am taking a while loop while new node not equals to null. Until is null, while loop will continue. Not equals to null. Here I am printing the data part. So new node data printf /n printf %g and new node data part, and after that to new node equals to new node next, new node equals to new node next. Okay, and after that here I am printing a null to explain the next part will hold null. Printf null, and after that /n. Okay, for line breaking purpose. And now I have to write the main function integer main. I have to write here on character, so character ch. Okay, and I have to take do while loop. So do inside the do while loop, first of all the insert function, insert, and after that I have to after that the display. Okay, display. So after that I have to ask the user, so if he or she want to add more data or not. Okay, so do you want to add more data? So in that case here I am using get ch function that is present in conio.h header file. Okay, ch is equal to get ch, and it takes one single character as an input. Okay, after that I have to take the printf function for taking another line breaking /n. Okay, and now inside the while loop I have to give the condition while ch and not equals to n, or you can write any character after the whenever ch equals to n. That means in that case it will be break the do while loop. And if not equals to n, that means if I write or if I give another character except the n, in that case it will continue adding data into the linked list. Okay, and now another do while loop for delete purpose. In that case delete function and the one display function display. Okay, and now so and okay I have done mistake here in that void. Okay, here I have not asked the user the which position I want to delete. So in that the position will be asked user from here integer n and printf enter the position to be deleted. Okay, enter the position scanf percentage d and percent of n, and I have to pass it as a parameter, and in that case here integer n. Okay, and now again printf, I have to ask the user, do you want to delete more data, and ch is equal to get ch and printf for line breaking purpose, printf /n. Okay, and inside the while I have to given the condition ch not equals to n. Okay, now compile the code. Enter the data. Okay, I need to add 1, enter the position 1. Okay, as the linked list is null, so I have to add it at the first position. So elements of the linked list are 1. Now do you want to add more data? If I want to add more data, then I have to enter any character except n. Okay, I have entered q here except n, so I have to enter the data 2. Okay, enter the position 1, and so you can see that the 2 will be added at first position, and after that I have to add more data 3 and enter the position is 2. Okay, you can see that the 3 will be added in the 2 position. Now I do not add any more data. In that case, if I have to take n. Okay, after that n, the do while loop will be break, and now I comes to the delete portion, enter the position to be deleted. So I have to delete the first position. In that case, this you can see here the position 2 will be deleted from the linked list. Okay, do you want to add more data? Okay, in that case I have to take except n, q have data. Okay, enter the position. Okay, I have to delete another mode, so another data. In that case I have to delete here now the second position. So you can see here the 1 will be deleted from the second position. The linked list will hold only 3 elements. Okay, do you want to add do you want to add delete more data? No, in that case I have to take here n. Okay, so do while loop break here. So that's all from this video.